What's going on, good people? Here on a Mindset Monday, um, coming with y'all on some mindset stuff as far as business, as far as life, really, man. And this wholesale business is a challenge, man. It's not easy, as some people would make it seem like. I know there's a lot of videos out there, people talking about how easy it is to wholesale. Yeah, the actual process is easy, but doing it day in and day out ain't easy, man. Doing business day in and day out ain't easy, man. Reginald came through, said, "Let's get it." There we go, man. Hey, that's what you got to be like all the time, man. And it ain't easy to stay that way, Um, so just coming to y'all on some mindset stuff, man. I know, when I first got started, I was like, shoot, these people always talk about like mindset. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get money. What you talking about, man? Ain't that the mindset that you need? But dude, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a lot more to, leveling up your mentals, man. Leveling up your mentals. And like I said, that's just not in wholesaling, man. That's just in like regular stuff, that's regular stuff that regular life that it's like, dude, you gotta level up your mindset, man. In just your everyday life, man, in different areas of your life, level up your mindset, and see not just your financial situation get better, but see all the different areas of your life get better. Like that's next level stuff. You ain't just getting your financial life in order. You getting all the different parts of your life in order because you are leveling up your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony coming through, man, said can't get the money without the mindset or keep it. Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna keep it, man. It's one thing to get lucky, it's one thing to hit some one good time, but to keep that, it's a mindset, man. So that's the thing, man. You got to keep leveling it up. You're right. I took action, and that was when I started to see results. Hey, you gotta take action to see the results, dude. It's like, dude, man, I'm sweating, man. Just got done playing basketball, just came back in. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to cool off. But dude, it's been a busy day. But man, you talking about taking action, man. It's like, dude, sacrifices too. It's like everybody, like Eric Thomas say, man, I say this all the time, like everybody want to be a beast that is trying to do what beasts do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say about the beast until and they can't do what the beasts are doing. You know what I'm saying? They say, "Oh, I could do that." No, you can't. No, you ain't gonna do it. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? You tell I could, but you ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you look at other people. Oh, I could do that. I could. Yeah, you could, but you ain't, right? And you ain't because of this. You know, you want to keep doing what you trying to do. You want to keep being in your comfort zone. You want to keep just feeling good about what you're doing, right? It's more than just feeling good about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just feeling like you right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, and this business thing is not about just feeling good about what you're doing. It's not about being right. It's about what's gonna make sense, like literal sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you may not like it, you may not, think that this is right, but if it's making if that's what's making your profit, then that's what's making your profit, man. You gotta let profit speak for itself. What actions give you result? What are the true lead indicators that's gonna give you the lag, that's gonna give you the results? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. You gotta be willing to do it, man. So Reggie said I still haven't located a buyer for that property over there in Birmingham. Hey, all you gotta do is go out there and do it, man. Hey, hit Flip Man up. Flip Man to hit you back. You know what I'm saying? So did you have any buyers out there? Yeah, I got buyers out in the area. Hit me up. I'll be willing to help you. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. So shout out to Eric Thomas. Shout out to Eric Thomas, man. Like, dude, I tell people all the time, like, I was looking at Max Maxwell, looking at Flipman. I even said this on the Flipman show, but I was listening to Eric Thomas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'm looking at the stuff I should do as far as wholesaling, as far as business. But then I mixed that in with some, it wasn't until I started mixing that in with some Eric Thomas, to where it was like, okay, now I'm taking action. I got all of it up here. Like a lot of people, oh, I know about wholesaling. I know how that work. I know this, I know that, I know that. You can know all day long. But until you do, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can know it all day long. You got to do. Execution is worship, right? That's what you're talking say. But man, you got to execute, man. You got to do. There's so many people that know so much stuff, but they ain't taking no action. You know. It's all like, dude, you know. Knowing ain't gonna get you nothing. Doing get you something. Dude, listen, you'll come out better not knowing and doing, right? Because, dude, when I got my first deal, I didn't even know how to send out a contract, right? I did not know how to send that seller a contract. I was doing, though. I went out to the property. I talked to the seller about the price. I got her to the price. I went out and found a buyer. Took the buyer out there to look at the property. I negotiated the whole deal, right? I got the seller at a number. I got the buyer at a number. And I didn't know nothing about the contracts. You know what I'm saying? So, I was out there just doing. I was out there just going. And then it was like, oh crap, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, but doing is what matter. I could have known all I wanted to know and sat there at the daggone house and nothing would have happened, right? Nothing would have happened if I wouldn't have got up and put it to action, man. It's like, dude, you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, Brandon Turner say this all the time, guy from Bigger Pockets. You're like, if knowledge was the answer, if more information was the answer, we'll all be rich with six-pack abs. We all know what it takes to be rich. We see that people make money. We know what it takes, right? We know what it takes to get six-pack abs. You gotta eat. You gotta eat certain things. You gotta watch your calorie intake, and you gotta exercise. But who the heck really want to do that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You tell me I'm finna pass up this Chick-fil-A. You tell me you're gonna pass up this fried chicken. You know, all the good stuff we love to eat, pizza. You know. So my thing is, dude, you can know all you want to know, man. You got to do. That's why I was like, dude, people who know all this stuff, that's not impressive, right? Knowing is not impressive. Doing is impressive, right? It's like, dude, that's what's impressive. The chicks out here doing. It's like, God dang, that joker is doing. Like, dude, that is impressive, right? Somebody say I sent you it should be a DM on Instagram. That's what's up, man. I hit you back. Rolex in the building, man. What's up? Rolex in the building. We up late still getting that bag, man. No doubt, man. I had a long day. Man, just like I said, just got in running around, man, trying to get in shape myself, man. Like I gotta get my darn mind right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, a lot of stuff I talk to y'all about is because I'm reading books, man. You know, and I'm leveling up my own mindset, trying to get myself to a certain spot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, that's why people come to me. It's like, dude, I'm still trying to figure this thing out, man. I'm still working on me hard. You know, so Dick said, talk about the flip you're doing, how you find good GC. Man, actually, it come to find out, man, I was looking to rehab a house and I was looking around for GCs, man. And they saying, you know, it's this guy that I grew up with. I knew him. like our families know each other, all that good stuff. And he actually knew about construction and like knew a lot of people and could rehab. So it ended up working out, man. It's surprising. Like once you actually talk to people, you realize, oh dang, I do know somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's big, man. Talking to people, like I was scared about flipping, I was scared about rehabbing, you know. And then once I started putting myself out there and started talking to people, it's like, dang, I didn't even know he did that. You know what I'm saying? So that was good, man. So my GC, I feel real good about it. And then I found my other guy that I use through a flipper that I would wholesale properties to. Like I would wholesale properties to this flipper, and they would have the GC go out there to the property. Well, what I'm pulling up, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. So I'm pulling up. I'm seeing the GC. I'm like, shoot, I'm talking to people. I'm getting phone numbers. Shoot, I'm getting subcontractors' phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the dirt GC in a minute. So that's the thing, man. You got to talk to people. You got to think, I'm just cutting out middle people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, I'm trying to get direct to the source, So no doubt, man. That's how I found the GC. It's like I found it through the people I was wholesaling to. I went back and I was like, dang, who fixed their property up? Went to their property, met people, just got more involved. It's like asking them questions. You know what I'm saying? So really just getting involved with the people that I'm wholesaling to and asking questions. Dude, matter of fact, I met a buyer at the freaking playing basketball tonight, man. Met a freaking buyer. It was like, I met a buyer playing basketball, man, just because I wore a shirt that was saying that I buy houses. So dude was like, huh? You buy houses? I was like, yeah, man, I buy and sell houses. He was like, oh man, we buy houses all over this area. I was like, man, it's like, dude, to a little bit of TTP, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of letting people know what you do. Wear a shirt that say I buy houses. You ain't even got to be buying them yet. You just walking around with your shirt that say I buy houses. Somebody, hey, you buy houses? Hey, I got a house I'm looking to sell. What? There you go. Now you do buy houses. You know what I'm saying? Connect with some investors. Just put that on your shirt. Put it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? My guy Rolex, man. He wear a hat. He got the shirt. He got the outfit. He got the shorts. He got everything, man. But I guarantee you, man, that kind of stuff will bring you leads, man. So it just brought me a lead today. I just randomly wore a shirt and it brought me leads. So, so what's the book of the month? Man, the book of the month gotta be man, my book of the month is still Discipline is Destiny. I would go pick it up, but it's like far over there. But dude, my book, Discipline is Destiny, man. Oh my God. Like, dude, can you hear those words? Discipline is destiny. Oh my God, dude. It don't hit you so hard till it's like, dang, that's so true. I see it. Like I see it like myself. I look at myself and I see discipline is destiny. It's like, dude, what are you trying to get to? Where do you really want to go? Right? Do you have the discipline to get there? That's the only question. You know what I'm saying? It's the only question. Where you want to go? The only question is, do you have the discipline, or are you willing to develop the discipline that it takes to get there? Because the discipline is the destiny. It's not about the destiny. It's about the discipline. Woo, woo. That's like Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was talking about, like, dude, it's not about hitting the daggone shots in the game. It's you got to fall in love with the process. You know what I'm saying? You got to fall in love with taking the shots in practice. You got to fall in love with taking 1,000 jumpers. It's like, that's what you got to fall in love with, man. You got to fall in love with the grind, with the process, man. It's like, dude, That's what you got to fall in love. And then the results gonna take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? The results just gonna take care of itself. You know, Discipline is Destiny. Though, man, that Brian Holiday wrote that book. Man, I'm still going to like. Do I done read it once? I'm going back to read it again. I'm like, go back and read it again. I'm just gonna keep reading that book until I start reaching all these destinations that I'm trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? So, man, discipline is destiny, man. My God. You know, I tell myself that, like, that's what I'm trying to do, though. I say, I'm working on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just sitting there trying to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, discipline is destiny, man. You know, you just got to be disciplined. You know, it's like, yo, whatever you want is out there, man. It's not like this stuff is not out there. You got to have the discipline to do what it takes to get there. You know, a lot of people, only thing you're gonna think, oh, I can't do that because of this. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, this person didn't do what they supposed to do. Oh, I gotta wait till this person. Like, dude, no, man. Discipline. You be disciplined, right? And there's parts of the book where you talk about, you know, being lenient with other people, but being strict with yourself. You know, and Eric Thomas talk about this dude too. It's like you'll be real quick to point out what somebody else ain't doing. You'll be really quick to point out, hey, that person ain't got discipline. That person ain't got discipline. You know, you'll be real quick to point out what everybody else doing. But when it's time to point out what you do, oh, you can't even see nothing that you doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you rather hold somebody else more accountable than your daggum self. It's like, you rather hold somebody else accountable, but you want that hold yourself accountable, right? You know, you don't get mad when you let yourself down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you want to reach this dream. You know you want to do this. You know you want to do that. But what happened when you let you down? What happens when you let you down? You just let yourself slide. You know what I'm saying? You just let yourself freaking slide. Now somebody else lets you down, you're gonna hold it against them forever. It's like somebody else let you down. Now you know, I gotta get rid of these people out of my life. You know what I'm saying? But when you let you down, then what? When you let you down, then what? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Holding yourself more accountable. So in that book, it talk about being lenient with others, but being strict with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your discipline, not everybody else's. Not the fact that other people are doing wrong, not the fact that other people ain't meeting your standards, but what about you? Are you meeting your standards? Are you meeting your standards? Most of the time, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not meeting my standards. I'm fighting for me. Bump that I'm holding everybody else to the daggum standard. I gotta hold myself to the freaking standard. But goodness. So Rolex said, "Yo, B, I have to call you tomorrow. Got a property I want to shoot by you. Yeah, no doubt, man. Let's link up, man. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, man." So John Doe, appreciate you, man, coming through, comment, man. A up in the building. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Do you prefer reading over audibles? Nah, I prefer audibles, man. I throw these things on, riding down the road, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I got daggum 3 kids, so it's like, when the heck am I just gonna sit down with a book and they gonna start reading? First of all, man, when I grew up, there wasn't no freaking books in the daggum house, man. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, you don't sit there and just talk about no books. If any of my, brothers or anybody that I know sit here listening to this, they like, this boy talking about books? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? That was lame, man. Nobody read no darn books. Only reason I would read a book is for the accelerator reader. You read enough books and you get a pizza. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I'm just gonna read a book. Man, ain't nobody read no darn books. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I'm telling you, that's what made the difference, man. That's what made the difference, man. I was saying this on another live. I call up every one of my brothers and sisters. I got 9 brothers and sisters, 9 siblings, and my mom and daddy. I can call them up. I almost guarantee ain't nobody read the books, that I read. Ain't nobody probably really read no books like that, man. We just are not enough people that read books, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because I wouldn't read no books either, but you know, just getting out of my comfort zone, listening to different people, you know, you you know, and I still went on books like that. It wasn't until like I started realizing the impact the books was having that I was like, dang, I'm falling in love with books. You know what I'm saying? It's like I started falling in love with books. So I just started buying them and buying. I'm like, dude, I'm buying too many books. I got the highest membership on Audible. You know what I'm saying? The highest one, the most books you can get, and it's still in enough books. You know what I'm saying? I'm just buying up books, buying up books, buying up books, man. So it's crazy stuff, man. I know, like, shoot, where I'm from, people ain't reading no darn books, man. It's not cool. It's like, so for me to be sitting up reading a hard copy book, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. I ain't got that kind of, dude, I ain't read no book, man. Come on. But dude, I'm telling you, man, that junk changed everything. You know what I'm saying? That junk changed everything for me, man. And even right now, it's still changing stuff for me. So man, it's crazy, man. And reading that book, Discipline is Destiny, man. Man, it's crazy, man. Just change the whole mindset, man. Change the whole mindset. So you read that Jay Scott book, huh? D, what Jay Scott book? Jay Scott got a couple of books. I read Jay Scott book on rehabbing. How to estimate rehab. I read that book. So A said, big facts, no doubt, man. So man, when I learned Warren Buffett is reading 4 to 6 hours a day, I knew I had to get into the books, no doubt, man. Dude, you see what the people that's successful is doing, you go and you follow after them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the key, man. That's the key. You see what successful people are doing, you follow after them, man. It's like, dude, but that Discipline is Destiny book, man, I'm telling you right now, there's goals and the dreams that you have, but you ain't disciplined enough to get there, man. You know what I'm saying? And then just how do you become disciplined enough to get there? You know what I'm saying? It talks about that too. The mental process of becoming disciplined enough to get there. You know what I'm saying? And that's so big, man. Just process, okay, what is it taking me to get there? Thinking about that thing that I want, you know what I'm saying? And why am I not doing that thing that I want? Obviously, I'm doing something else besides that thing that I want, right? I'm doing something else besides that thing that I want. And what is that other thing that I'm doing? What is it getting me? What result is that getting me? You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing that other thing besides the thing that ain't leading me to the place I want to be, when I'm doing that other thing, what is that getting me? You know what I'm saying? When I'm sitting there playing video games, what is that getting me? When I'm saying just playing around on social media, what is that getting me? You know what I'm saying? When I'm going to do all this other stuff, that I'm just playing around doing, where is that getting me? Nowhere. It's getting you no closer to your dreams. It's getting you no closer to where you want to be, right? So, okay, now it's like, don't you have to realize, you have to think about that. It's like, okay, I'm picking up the sticks. Where is this really about to get me? Nowhere, man. It's like, dude, does this game really matter? You know what I'm saying? It's like, unless you're trying to be a gamer, it's plenty of people made bukus of money off games. Maybe that's for you, but really, it's like, that's why you got to think about, is this thing right here leading me to where I really want to be? And if it's not, man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Do I used to play video games like crazy? Right? I used to play video games like crazy. But now I got the daggone the biggest upgraded game and I don't even freaking play. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't play at all. I used to buy the J's up, buying J's, man. Woo, woo. I had them all, man. I had the Bardos, I had the cool gray 11s, I had bread 4s, man. I'll tell my line of J's, man. Line of J's. But where was that getting me? Right? It's like, dude, that wouldn't get me nowhere, man. I wasn't going nowhere with it. Like, dude, I was going out looking cool with my J's on, but it wouldn't get me nowhere near where I was trying to be, man. Nowhere near where I was trying to be. Right? So that's the thing, man. Had all this stuff, had J's, polo hats, you know what I'm saying? I was cool, but dude, that jump would get me nowhere close to where I was trying to be, man. Like, and that's the big thing. You have to be able to identify, these are the things that's gonna lead me to where I want to be, and those are the things I got to be taking action on. And these are this stuff that I'm doing over here, it ain't lead me to where I want to be. You can look at the time that you're putting into stuff each day. It's like, how much time am I putting into this? How much time am I putting in that? How much time am I putting in this? Right? It's like, and then like I started thinking about like, what things do I have to do to win today? What things do I have to do to win today? Right? I got to do this. I need to do this in order to be better. In order to get better, I got to do these things today, and I win today. Right? If I can just do a few things that's leading me to where I want to be, then I win today. Right? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now, man. It's like, okay, in order to win this day spiritually, I need to wake up and pray. I need to wake up and read my Bible. In order to win this day spiritually, this is what I got to do. Right? It's like, dude, what do you got to do to win the day? What do you have to do to win the day? And you got to know, okay, in order to win the day with my wife, what do I need to do? I need to tell her I love her at least 3 times a day. That's a low bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do certain things every day. Right? I need to kiss her 3 times a day. I need to tell her I love her 3 times a day. We need to sit down and read the Bible together. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you need to do to win the day, man. For your day to be a win. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to wholesale, man. It's like, okay, in order to win the day, I need to talk to this many sellers, right? I need to talk to this many buyers, right? I need to send out this many contracts, right? I need to give this many offers. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's what it takes to win the day, man. You got to do what it takes to win the day. That's the biggest thing, man. That's how you level up. That's how you get to that next level. So A said, man, well, oh, okay, I already went over A, but man, I'm telling you, man, you got to measure yourself, man. And the things that you measure is the things that you care about, man. You know what I'm saying? If you measure the things that you care about. You care about it, you measure, right? You care about stuff, you measure. People care about money, they measure that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff you gotta measure the stuff that you care about. Big facts. I gotta beat the sun up every day, 5 a.m. If I don't wake up at 5 a.m., I feel like the day is all off. Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, dude, I'm the same way. Like, I was waking up at 5 a.m. for years, man. Like, I know, like, in 2 years, I really blown up in the wholesale real estate thing. But like when I talk to people, it's like, man, I was waking up at 5 a.m. years ago. You know what I'm saying? Studying this real estate stuff years ago, right? And just never took action. I knew all the stuff. That what the people like, how did you know? I knew all the stuff. I knew it. Like, dude, I knew about properties. I had been watching properties sell left and right. ARV, you ain't got to tell me about ARV. It was too easy because I knew it. Right? I knew all this. Like, I knew the stuff, man. I knew it. Right? I knew the stuff. Right? My thing is I hadn't taken action. Years of listening, years of studying, right? And taking no action. So when I finally took action, just like it's just been out there practicing. Oh, he been doing it practice. He out there just shooting all day, just shooting all day long. He had knocking down and practice. he never took action and tried out to play the game. It's like, but when he finally got in the game, because he had practiced so much, it's just memory. He out there just hidden. He out there just hidden because he done practiced so much. It's like, that was my thing, man. I have been waking up at 5 a.m. That's the thing, man. It's like, are you willing to go all those years of practicing? It's like, who's gonna practice for that long? Who's gonna really go hard for that long? You know, without seeing no results. You know, I have been trying to get in real estate for years. I felt like I was daggone nowhere in the art. I'm telling my wife, "Oh, I'm gonna do this real estate thing, and I'm gonna do this. I mean, I know at some point she had to be thinking, man, he keep talking about that junk, but Lord, I mustn't. You know, it's like, dude, I wasn't doing nothing. The same thing with my cousin. I tell my cousin, I'm like, dude, man, I talked to you for years about this real estate thing. And he was believing in me. He was saying, yeah, man, I know you're going to do it because you keep talking about it. I'm thinking, man, you got a lot of faith in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I'm telling you, man, it's like, dude, you have got to be obsessed enough to stick to it however long it's going to take for you to finally get it. You got to be obsessed enough to stick with it as long as it takes in order to actually make it happen. That's what you got to do, man. So A said that teacher schedule, hey, teacher schedule with no 5 a.m., man, because shoot, hey, it be some juggle waking up at 8 o'clock. It's a be some juggle rolling in at 8:30. Supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. Ain't nobody saying nothing, man. Hey. So I had you waking up early. Hey, shoot, I guarantee you, I woke up at 5 o'clock, right? I would go work out. I wake up at 5 o'clock, read my Bible, pray, all that other stuff, go somewhere else and work out, and then drive to the school, which it was like 30 minutes away from where I was working out. I still be the first one at school. You know what I'm saying? And nobody would be there. It's like, dude, almost the janitor's the only, like, it'd be like one janitor that's there just to open up. Nobody else at the school. Nobody. Right? Like, dude, people, like, we were supposed to be there, like, you're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. People ain't showing up to that 7:30. You know what I'm saying? Them the early people. Right? Like, you know, I would go in there and be the only person in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I show up sometimes the place still locked. Like, dude. So, but yeah, man, hey, just saying, man, y'all don't understand. Like, it's so important to level up your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once you achieve, like, once you level up your mindset, you understand you got to do whatever it takes to get where you trying to be, man. You understand that. You understand, one, you got to be disciplined. You know, you got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be consistent even when it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard to be consistent, but you got to be consistent even when it's hard, even when it ain't easy. You got to be consistent even when it's not easy, man. Sometimes it's not going to be easy to be consistent. It's like, dude, how easy is it to keep marketing, keep spending your money every month, and you don't see a deal coming in? You know what I'm saying? How easy is that? That's not easy. But if you don't stay consistent, if you on and off, wish and wash, you know, it's hard to stay consistent when you don't see it, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing I would say, man. But the key is, like, look at what is actually bringing you deals and be consistent at that. You see what I'm saying? What's actually bringing you deals? Be consistent at that. You know. What's your routine like right now? Man, I got 3 kids, 3 of them. One that's real new. So I wake up in the morning, probably wake up at least by 6 now. For right now, it's like, you know, so I wake up. First thing I do is work on, like, first thing I do is, like, wake up, pray, read, and then I work on my trucking stuff. So when I wake up, I'm on trucks. It's like, make sure my trucks, make sure my, well, I only got one truck. Make sure my truck has somewhere to go all day. You know what I'm saying? It's like plan out my truck, send my invoices in to my factoring company, all that stuff, make sure I'm getting paid and all that stuff. So bam, do that. That's the first thing. Call my driver, check on my driver, all that stuff. So I wake up, I go through a morning routine of praying, reading, stuff like that. And then I go and do my trucking, right? After I get done with my trucking, I'm looking into my wholesaling stuff. So I'm like in launch control, checking them all out, making sure that my VAs are text to people and that they responding and all that stuff. And if I need to do something, I do that, right? And then after that, I'm probably making a video or something like that, or just talking to somebody about wholesaling, or calling some people that I work with, my acquisition manager, talking with him or something about what we're gonna do as far as on the property or whatever. And then after that, checking in on like my flips, checking in on different wholesale deals, to make sure we all good on that end. So, and then that lead me up to about going live around like 2, and I go live around 1, 2 o'clock. Bam. After that, I mean, after 2 o'clock, you got 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm really planning for the next day, right? I'm like, okay, what have I done today? Finish up anything I've done today, and then plan for tomorrow. And then after 4 o'clock, I'm done, man. Go hang out with the kids. We going somewhere. We hanging out. We going, we getting out of here, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Go hang out with the kids, have fun, do something. Um, but yeah, man, that's my routine, man. Uh, but it's been good, man. So it's all good. But man, that's my thing, man. Like I don't go out to properties much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not. I can't be like these other dudes that rolling out here on property. Hey, let me show you my property. I'm out here. It's like, dude, I don't go to these properties. Everything I'm doing is virtual. Even like the flips, it's like I'm not going to the properties. You know what I'm saying? Why would I need to go to the properties? I don't know anything about rehabbing. My contract, I trust him to do that. So he going out there and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and because I've seen him do it so many times. Now, I may go to the property one time up front and just see it. And if I got any questions about something, I'll ask. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't doing no crazy rehab unless stuff is clean. I ain't messing with no old houses. I'm messing with stuff that's not in terrible shape, right? So the bones are good. I already got it inspected, so I already know if something is really wrong with it. So, um, but yeah, man. So that's kind of how my day go. It's not bad. Somebody asked me to talk about my flips. So, like, I got a flip that's going on, and it was like I was saying in one of my videos. It's a short sale, so got a flip going on, and I'm buying it at 38,000. We're gonna put 25 into it. Hopefully, we be all in around that 65 range or something like that. And then, try to turn around and put it on the market, man. See if we can put it up there for maybe like 120 or something like that. See what we can get, man. So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how I go. I feel real good about it just because like I've seen this, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen it. Like I've done a flip, right? I've done another property that I'm holding that I know I could sell and make the same. Like I could sell it and make a lot of money off of it. So I feel good about this flip right here and the other flips that I got going on too, just because I've been down that road before of buying, getting it fixed up. I sold one of them. I'm still renting out the other one. So I feel good about the buying, fixing, and then exiting, right? However that exit is. You know what I'm saying? Still thinking about wholesaling one of these. You know what I'm saying? Still thinking about wholesaling one of them because it's like, dude, you know, I probably could make 70 if we flip it, but I probably can make 50 if we wholesale it. It's like what's the point of taking on the risk? Just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times that's my biggest thing. Like, dude, just get rid of the property, man. Don't be sitting there holding it. You know, just get rid of it. A says, do you do any buying holds or owner finances? I have a few buying holds. I haven't done any owner financing, right? I probably need to ask people more about that. Just because where stuff is headed, man. You know, owner finance is gonna be big. Making sure you're doing, because I think during this time, well, a lot of stuff ain't moving. You know, our owner finance is gonna be big because like people gonna want a price that they can't get, and you're gonna be able to say, hey, look, I can get you this price. You know what I'm saying? You just got to give me terms, and then I think that's something that you can make a play off of. But also like the short sale game is big, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that you could do, because there's people out here that need it. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's people out there that fits what they need. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's like, why would they do this or why would they do that? Like Flipman said, why would somebody sell their house for cheap? Because they want to sell it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to get out from under it. They got other stuff going on that's more important. You know what I'm saying? It's like, different stuff fits different people's situations. You know what I'm saying? So you come up with a solution that fit their situation. Bam, there you go. You added value. What do you get in exchange for value? You get money, man. Get money in exchange for value. You add value, you get money. You know, that's just the way it works, man. Add value, you get money. But we got 8 people in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Y'all let me know where y'all from, man. Comment. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you do in real estate or what you want to do in real estate. You know, let me know where you at. You know, we want to see where everybody at. So Sean said, are you gonna say this live? I tuned in late, don't want to miss any gems. Man, yeah, it's on YouTube, man. This gonna be on YouTube for sure. So yeah, it'll be on there. What's up, Sean, man? But yeah, man, so it's big, man. One thing that I need to do now more than anything else is like make sure I'm going to sleep early, man. But it's hard to go to sleep early when you got kids. You know, it's like, dude, kids, man, they keep you going all the time. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, this live is gonna be up on YouTube, man. I had to go live late just because I hadn't been live all day. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure I go live every day. Just had some stuff come up, man. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be back on schedule, going live at the same time, that I always do. Around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'll usually go ahead and go live. So this is a little later. But yeah, man. But we've been on this thing 43 minutes strong. It's crazy, man. It don't even feel like it's been 43 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. But I kind of want to do this every Monday, man. This Mindset Monday. You know what I'm saying? I started to do this a while back, but just the Mindset Monday, man, to getting people mentally into it, man. Cause like, dude, I'm telling you, I knew a lot of stuff, but it wasn't until I really leveled up my mindset that anything came about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta level up your mindset. You gotta challenge your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta challenge your thoughts, man, because like I used to think like, dude, the only way I'm gonna get anywhere is just by saving everything that I get, work this teaching job, save all my money, try to get, move up at my teaching job, right? I never thought about doing anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's me though, I've never seen anybody do anything else. It's hard to do stuff that you ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was never like an entrepreneur. Everybody is like, oh, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur when I was 5. I used to, like, dude, no, that was not me, right? It's like I didn't even know what an entrepreneur was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I never thought about being an entrepreneur. I never did entrepreneurial stuff. You know what I'm saying? People that I know don't own no businesses. They don't own properties. It's not like I got my uncle own properties. Da, da, da. No, they don't. It's like, it's like, dude, I don't really, and if they do, I don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I knew somebody, somebody I knew came and was, doing it. No, I did not know anybody, man. I get this all from watching YouTube, from going and talking to people. And if I know them, it's because I went and I talked to them. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like I didn't know none of this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm still at this point, still even learning now. You know, and just want to surround myself with people who are like-minded. That's really the biggest reason why I wanted to start making videos, so I can, see what other people thought. Let other get start interacting with other people that do this kind of stuff. Cause I don't naturally have interactions with people that do this kind of stuff, right? My natural interactions with people who work, just work every day. That's all they do is just work. That's my natural interactions with the people that I know. You know, so A says, what made you start taking action after knowing all the stuff? Shoot, what made you take action after knowing all the stuff? Like I said, man, I was listening to Eric Thomas, man. Go check out Eric Thomas, No Days to Waste, man. No Days. I would listen to that every single morning. No Days to Waste, right? It's like, dude, you just talk about, dude, man, no days to waste, man. Every day you gotta want to get up and grind, man, for the people that you love, man. It's like, dude, you got to get up and grind for the people that you love. I look at my kids and it's like, dude, I want way better for my kids. I look at my wife; she been riding with me. I want way better for my wife. My mama needed to be cashed out. She had been living in trailers for too long. It's like, dude, when is somebody gonna step up and do something about this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and a lot of people are the same way. It's like, dude, you got people that you care about that need to be cashed out. Like, who gonna step up and do this? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna step up? And if it's not you, then who? You gonna leave it to somebody else because you don't want to step up? Man, come on, man. That was my thing, man. Just once I had one kid, then I had another kid. It was like, boy, this is a whole darn family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want my family to be on the next level. I don't want them to be just average, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, who the heck want to just be average? That was just me. Ain't nothing wrong with being average. Some people want to be average. Be average. But me, I was like, dude, I'm not just sitting around here being average, man. No. I cannot do that, So he said big facts, man. I gotta cash out my mom and my daddy at least half a bill. Yeah. Dude, you gotta cash them out, man. You gotta cash them out. It's like, dude, you gotta do something, man. That's what I'm saying. It was to the point with me, it was like, man, do something. It's like, dude, man, do something, man. It's like it come to a point where it's like, man, somebody around here got to do something. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, another thing I was like what made me really realize it was like, we was having our second kid and my wife going to the hospital, and my job called me. It was like, hey, you got to turn these papers. And I was like, man, I'm going to the hospital with my wife. I'm not turning them papers right now. So I was talking to one of the assistant principals, whatever. He was like, man, if you don't turn those papers in, COVID is happening and they plan on making cuts. You may be one of the people, because you ain't got these papers turned in, you may be one of the first people that they cut. Boy, that right there turned me all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad or nothing. I just told him, hey, look, man, do whatever y'all need to do. Just do whatever you need to do, man. Because, like, dude, you are not going to sit here and, dude, first of all, that right there is threatening the food that go into my kid's mouth. Are you kidding me? It's like, dude, it's like, and I knew I could never let that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you can't let another person have that much power over you and your family. Are you kidding me? No. It's like, dude, I'm finna go out here and have to hunt and drag it home myself because I can't depend on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Man, that right there got me all the way over the top. That's when I knew I had to go all the way over the top, man. Because it was like, dude, can't do this, man. No. I couldn't have let somebody else opinion threaten the food that's coming in and out of my no, out of my kids' mouth. Are you kidding me? You tell me you're gonna snatch this away from me? No, man. To even be able to say that, to be able to feel like you can do that, man, that did something to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, just thinking about it do something to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get her. I'm about to get up and go right now. It's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm telling you, man, it gotta be something for you, man. It gotta be, you know, it gotta be something, man, that you want, bad enough to do it. So somebody said, "What's your dreams and goals?" It's like, dude, my dreams and goals is just put my family on the next level. You know what I'm saying? It's like I done did a lot of that. My dreams and goal was to get my family in a good neighborhood. Actually living in the house because I never lived in a house. You know what I'm saying? I never lived in like a real house. You know what I'm saying? We lived in trailers. We lived in, but we never lived in like a real house. I lived in apartments. Never lived in a real house, like an actual house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to put my family in a house, let alone the house that we actually moving into, it's gonna be stupid, man. So that's a dream. You know what I'm saying? So just to do that alone, man, it just put my family in a situation where we ain't got to really be worried about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. Like that was goals. You know what I'm saying? And then just like still reaching the other goals that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to buy rental properties. You know, uh, to where it's like, shoot, they bringing in money, and I ain't gotta actively work like that. You know, anymore, man. So that's another goal, man. And just being able to, I bought my mama a house cash money. You know what I'm saying? You tell me that ain't a goal. You know what I'm saying? It's like you buy your mama a house cash money. It's like, hey, here you go. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you tell me that ain't a goal. That's just crazy, man. I can't even thought about. It's like, dude, it was one thing for me to even think about just buying a house, putting a certain amount of money down, but to just be able to say, bam, it's like, hey, there you go. It's like, dude, that's crazy, man. So, man, just really trying to put my family on that next level and still is, you know what I'm saying? And more than just money, you know, spiritually, emotionally, relationships, you know what I'm saying? My relationship with my wife, relationship with my kids, trying to put that on the next level, So not just trying to be average in those areas either. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. Even physically, health wise, it's like trying to put me and my whole family on another level, right? Don't just be average, be on the next level, right? So, because if it don't start with us, then who the heck is gonna start with? So that's my big thing, man. But anyways, man, I've been on here, been about 50 some minutes. Then got ran up, got people on Facebook joining in. I appreciate that though. But man, I'm finna get off this thing, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all know where to hit me up on all social medias, man. I'm REI Next Door. But man, I see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you share my videos, share my content, trying to help 100 people with a 9 to 5 start wholesaling real estate so they can live life on their own terms. So go share the stuff. A always coming through. Appreciate you coming through. The Facebook user Appreciate you coming through. Sean, appreciate you coming through, man. Deep, appreciate you coming through. Jarvis came through this thing, man. Appreciate you, Jarvis, coming through. John Doe came through. My boy Rolex came through this thing, man. Reggie Hod came through this thing. Anthony came through. Big shout out to Anthony, man, coming through. I appreciate everybody who came through, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.